Yo, what's going on with it once again? People, humanity, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, otakus and hikikomori's out there. This is Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys are wrestling intros and outros towards this channel. And yeah, before to begin, real quick, I got maybe like about a day or two before my cough completely goes away, which, and God for that. So but by the time Monday or Tuesday comes around, because I'm doing this beautiful, lovely Sunday after fucking noon. So, real nice as fuck out here too, thank God. The only thing that sucks ass about it is I gotta deal with the fucking bees and the fucking insects again, which I can't fucking stand for the life of me, but I think I'd rather deal with that than deal with thunder and lightning, which, by the way, I might not have a second chat and breeze this week, because they said Monday all the way through Saturday it's gonna be raining like crazy, but, and again, this is a desert, barely ever rains out here at all, so, hoping it's a fucking lie from the weather. I know there's only like 75-80% chance they can be like wrong, and then only like a 20-30% chance they're right. Anyways, let's face it, we already know who really controls the weather around here. If you're really 100% awake, you know what I'm talking about, but let's not get into that conspiracy theory discussion. Anyways, this is about 2 days ago from Otaku, which I know I said I wasn't going to read from them anymore, but I'll still read from them just once in a while. So, I heard about this 2 days ago, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it yet. So, it's from both of them, from Slash Film and Kotaku. So, oh, and I was going to talk about this right here. It said rumor next Super Smash Bros. Ultimate could be the next revealed in the near future, which it's more than likely going to be at E3. And I'm probably going to do that in a separate video. And I was going to talk about this LGBTQ like fan-made Pokemon game that somebody made as a fake ROM hack game, but I decided, nah, I'm not gonna do it because it's not really something I usually don't talk about most of the time anyways. And then again, it is what it is. So, without further ado, yeah, let's begin. So it says, Sonic the Hedgehog movie to be designed change following criticism. So yeah, this ugly little abomination is not going to be, I repeat, not going to be in this freaking movie. And thanks, sweet beautiful baby arceus Jesus for that. Anyways, this one's a real short article, so I'm just going to skim through it. The internet, you might have known, you might have heard, did not love Sonic's recently revealed design for the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Now, thanks to the furry blue heavens, it's going to change. Today, director Jeff Froley responds to all the criticism on Twitter. I'm sure most of you guys for the past 2 days have already read this, but I'm going to read it just in case you guys haven't heard it yet. It says, the message is loud and clear, he said. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and SEGA are fully committed to making this character the best he can be. So I'm hoping and praying that they actually are going to change it. And they're not going to make it into a piece of shit or something like that. So let's keep moving. As for what they'll entail, it's impossible to say. Fans have come up with their own redesigns. Perhaps we'll be using this as an inspiration, or maybe the filmmakers will just rocket off into their own direction again. Regardless of how they choose to approach it, they'll likely have a lot of CG to redo it before the movie's release in November. Here's hoping that the studio finds a way to parcel out of that labor reasonably instead of working a bunch of people to the bone. For now, all I can say is that following this piece of advice, less human mouse, not more. Please, for the love of God, not more. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of article things on that. Now I'm going to go to the more longer one here. I think it's from Slash Films. Now let me get my drink real quick. So much better. Sorry if I keep looking around left and right. I just want to make sure nobody tries to like stare at me and shit when I'm doing my fucking videos. Anyways, yeah, this one comes from Slash Films. I might just read half of this one because this is a little bit of a lengthy one here. Okay, so this one came from May 2nd. It's May 5th, as you guys know. Oh, and just yesterday, if any of you guys are hardcore Star Wars fans, you already know it was the May the 4th be with you day, which fortunately I couldn't really do nothing because I'm not going to say I have a lot of financial problems to not get Star Wars merch or anything, but yeah, I wasn't able to get that many things till yesterday. think the only thing I got yesterday was like a little Star Wars figurine from like, I don't know, Target. And it was a Chewbacca one too, since, you know, the original actor for Chewbacca died a couple days ago. So, you know, rest in peace to that beautiful, wonderful man. Anyways, yeah, so this one says Paramount's live action animation hybrid Sonic the Hedgehog movie is speeding. Alright, speeds into theaters this fall, but the films that just have significant roadblock this afternoon. Jeff Fowler revealed on Twitter and his team are going to redesign the film Sonic due to the fan outrage. There's probably a tweet thing from here earlier. I'm gonna go across the street real quick so that way I have more shade on this side. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same tweet from before, I'm not gonna read it, but if it isn't and it's something a little bit different, I'll totally read it for you guys. Alright, so yeah, oh okay. Jeff Flower. I keep wanting to say flower instead of Flover. I don't know why. Hold on. Yeah, Jeff Fulver, visual effects veteran who has worked at Blur Studios alongside producer Tim Miller, Deadpool, for years. Has been making features directional debut with Sonic the Hedgehog, but while there's been quite murmurs online questioning the character's design ever since it was revealed in a shadowy first look. It seems like the first things to be hitting are the breaking points in the wake of the first film trailer, which is to be debuted earlier this week. For his part, Fulver seems to be keeping his cool in the face of an intense backlash so far, and today he promises to change the look of the character in order to make the other fans happy. And there goes the official tweet there, so you guys can read that if you want. Is this an unprecedented decision? Has a major studio film ever completely revamped its leader character design because of the backlash from fans? And here's a question that will probably piss off a lot of people. And studios, filmmakers paying too much attention for what fans have said in this era. It says, hey, I get it. If you annihilate the fan base, you run the risk of losing a big chunk of the box office recipients. But it's 2019, and movies like this aren't made to draw one small group of people into theaters. These are major multi-quadrant properties, and if the studio wants to make its money back, they have to convince people who have never played a Sonic game to come see the movie. But Sonic's design seems to be the point of contention from the start, with Miller previously explaining his team that his team clashed with a video game overlords at SEGA at the front. And there you can read that little quote thing that he said there. All this said, I caught an early look at the Sonic the Hedgehog footage at CinemaCon. I never knew there was such thing as CinemaCon, so that's new to me. And the footage that we saw looked pretty abysmal. The problem seemed to run much deeper merely than the character design. The visual effects industry is already nearly at a breaking point, so I absolutely feel terrible for the artists who are going to be working around the clock to totally revamp this character in a few months that they have until the film's released. It's only 6.5 months. That should be more than enough time to fix Sonic's ugly ass design into is either a real 100% video game design, or they bring him back to his old school classic Sonic style design. Fucking talk. Anyways, let's move on. And I don't know what the specifics of the contracts. I imagine the VFX vendors who lobbied and fought the scraped for the chance to work on this project probably aren't taking the news very well. Vulture published a great piece last year about the evolution of visual effects in Hollywood. And I'll quote a section here. And I think it keeps going. Oh no, it's done here. Alright, so yeah. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Look, I'm glad that Paramount Studios and Paramount Pictures Studios and SEGA, especially SEGA should be a lot more better at listening to their fans than Paramount Pictures should be. Because, you know, They were making distributing video games for like the longest fucking time, man. I mean, they should know by this point how their fans want, what their fans want, what their fans need. They should know how to kiss their fans' ass a lot better. What Paramount Pictures is able to do, because that's kind of fucking bullshit, to be honest with you, if they don't. I mean, Sega started from Japan, so it's like what, 1989, 1990? It's pretty much the day I was born, probably. You know, granted, in 2000, 2001, they fell off really, really badly. After the Dreamcast was a complete failure, they were still able to be distributing and making games. They just didn't make consoles anymore. Even though a couple of years ago we kept saying, oh, Sega Dreamcast 2 is going to be a real thing. Look at it. I've been hearing that since like 2015. For the past 5 years, and we still don't got a Sega Dreamcast 2. So, hey, as long as they're still distributing games and still collaborating nicely with Nintendo and all that, hey, Sega's still not completely dead. I know in Japan they're still alive and well, but in the United States they're pretty much a zombie at this point. Anyways, that's all I got to say for now. All of the freaking VFX and special directors, CGI producers over there for Paramount Pictures Studios, you better work your fucking ass off to the bone to make Sonic the exact same way that he looks in the video game counterpart of him, and put him into this fucking movie, because it needs to fucking happen. It needs to happen like immediately. It needs to be 100% perfect. It needs to be 100% exactly like his personality and his style and his life-likeness if he was a real creature. And then that's it. That's all I gotta say for now, and I'm out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, otakus and hikikomoris out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever you're at in the world out there. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including video gaming industry news, anime, manga news, internet news, and their episode of the video. Take it easy, peace out. I am out like sauerkraut, late saying goodbye. I'll see all of you on the flip side. Take it easy, I'm gone, I'm out. Laters, I'm gone, and stay tuned for more future content on this channel. And I'll talk to y'all later, alright? Stay safe and have a good one. Later.